I'm gonna play one more, just so try and get as many decks as possible so people can kind of get an idea of the style. You saw the last one, the Zoo, you kind of go a bit more aggressive. So we have another Warlock. We really feel pretty fucking angry about that last one. I mean, come on, like, both the Sea Giants. The luck there was minimal. This is a really tough one. It would be much nicer if I was going second. Keeping the Death Bite without the coin is a kind of a risky play, but equally I might get even shittier plays, and at least the weapons allow me to come back. Okay, so it's not the best, not the worst mulligan. As I said before, I think Warlock is a bad matchup. That's obviously really bad. This is Handlock as well, which is the worst matchup in the game, I think. For okay, not Handlock. It's mid-range demon faggotry, isn't it? Which is alright. We don't mind that. It's really the Molten Giants taunted up with so that's pretty nice. We've got a silence, which probably keep the Sylvanas. Probably Sylvanas. Is he gonna silence that? He's gonna Dark Bomb that. So I think it's a weird play. So we got some nice plays next turn. He's got a lot of cards in hand, but we're doing pretty well so far. We thought it was Handlock, it's not Handlock. So fuck Mal'Ganis. Mal'Ganis is a shit. So we're just gonna start pumping in the damage. You know, we got a pretty fat hand here in terms of damage to face. I would like to get this back in my hand if possible. Implosion. Not the worst. So we're gonna put that back in hand for sure. Enrage this? I think so. This is stickier, so I think we're gonna stick with a stickier minion here. I mean, these will do their damage next turn. I don't think we're really too bothered about that, so. Let's be careful putting this guy too low as well. This is a bit of a weird play, but honestly, I think he's gonna struggle to avoid lethal next turn. He can BGH this, which is definitely the play we'd least like to see. But if he doesn't have BGH, it's going to be very hard for him to remove that. So he had BGH, which is just honestly a little bit annoying. We have how much damage? We have Yeah. I say it's going to be almost impossible for him to clear that with Shadow Flame. But
already attacked.
now we have maybe lethal next turn. See if he has Molten Giants. No Molten Giants. Is he gonna power overwhelming this? No, he's gonna avoid terror. Alright, that's gonna be lethal next turn for sure. Mal'Ganis is coming out. What? What? Why would you not just play Jiraxis? Even if Mal'Ganis came, that was still fine. So I don't think that deck does run the Giants, so you see, that was well played. That was not the easiest one, but we played that one very well, I think. Against a matchup which, you know, isn't always your favourite matchup, that one. So definitely the Zoo in mid-range is easier to deal with than Handlock. Handlock's almost impossible just because, you know, you have no way of going through their Giants. You just got to go all face and hope they don't draw them. But that was a well-played game right there. Controlled that from start to finish, made the right plays.